Well, everyone, it's Shane Kanto, your Wasteland reviewer, and I'm here to review Weekend in Taipei, and this is a new action thriller from director George Hyung, and this is screenplay co-written by Luc Besson, which is very interesting. And this film has a horrible trailer that makes this seem like it's some goofy, ridiculous, schlocky kind of action thriller. But in reality, it's actually a pretty sleek, well shot, well choreographed action thriller. So the moments where you do have the action, it's well staged. It's a little bit over edited with some of the actors. Like, you see a lot of it with Luke Evans doing some of his stuff, and it's probably like stuntmen coming in. But there's a couple of moments where like they have some really cool martial arts or car chases and stuff like that. And it works. And it's sleek, it looks good. You have charismatic group right at the core here, because you have Luke Evans, who I think does a fine job as this agent John Lawler and bringing some personality and charisma to the table. Lun Mai Gui, who plays Joey, his former lover, and now the wife of this big kingpin that Lawler's trying to take down. I think she is great. She's tough. She has some presence to her. And I think she might be my favorite part of the film. You also have Sung Kang as Kwang, who, of Fast and Furious fame. And I think he does a fine job as our antagonist. They have some hand-to-hand combat and some crazy action sequences. They work. Story-wise, it's pretty muddled. It's pretty ridiculous in terms of like how this all plays out. You kind of have to take it for granted that this is just a crazy, ridiculous, over-the-top kind of movie. Dialogue-wise, it's not the most dynamic or interesting in particular. There's also some moments in the middle of the film that this gets real slow, and it brings that plotting to kind of a standstill. Narratively, I feel like this film is pretty familiar. You understand where it's going and stuff like that. But it's a thrilling, fun time. I think Huang does a fine job of bringing some personality to the table with this. And when you get to it, this is a sleek, fun action thriller with a little bit of emotion, a little bit of character work between Evans and Gui's characters, and adding some dimensions there. But in the end, this is a sleek, polished-looking action flick. Probably a little bit forgettable. Has some strong actors at the core. And it leaves you with a fun time in the end. But those are my thoughts on Weekend in Taipei. Let me know what you think, and let's talk some movies. But thank you, as always, for tuning in and supporting your Wasteland reviewer.